And practices on protecting freedom of religious belief says that the country has 200 million adherents to different faiths. And it promises that China will adopt policies on freedom of religious belief based on national and religious conditions to protect citizens' right to freedom of religious belief. Well, with me here in the studio is Howard Zhang, news editor with the BBC's Chinese service. Howard, good to have you with us. Let's just get back to basics if we can. Those figures, 200 million, which religions and how?
Christians, and then you have another 38 and another 8 million or so Catholics. So Christians, we're talking about a quarter of that. The rest, Buddhists, Taoists, and as well as Muslims.
And this is in a communist, nominally atheist state?
The atheism only applies to government officials. So in theory, if you're a member of the Communist Party, you're not supposed to believe anything but Karl Marx.
Is it possible that those figures are an underestimate? In other words, there are many more practicing underground, if you like.
Oh, definitely. Because this number is the official people who actually subscribe to the official church or the official temple or mosque. So people who actually register themselves actively as what they call the patriotic official church members. So anybody who's outside that are not registered.
Today's development about online versions of the Bible and downloading the Bible, explain that. What's that about?
So besides downloading, the ban also applies to any sales. For example, Taobao is the equivalent of eBay. Go to physical stores to buy them, but not directly online anymore.
But why are they doing this? What's the aim of restricting access to the Bible?
Control, because I guess it's a lot more difficult to control what version of the Bible or what type of Bible they're selling, and because many of those Bibles are sold by individual religious either communities or groups, or possibly same. I think if you read the white paper closely, it's essentially everything that's sold. Fine, you can practice, but you have to obey my rules, and these are the rules, and these are my versions of events and my texts, and nothing else.
Yes, because what I've read of the white paper makes constant mention of religious freedom. But it's not quite right, is it? It's religious freedom under the terms decided by the government,
Chinese Communist Party. Yes, and that is not only